downtown Toronto and the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball starts right now. Now at the plate, here is Nick Madrigal, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, Nick.
First pitch on its way. And we are underway now here at Rogers Center as the first pitch misses for ball one. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. To third. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So in now for Chicago, number 18. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Now here it comes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Ian Happ stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And that's too high, ball 2. Just getting started at the Rogers Center. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Swings through it for strike number 2. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. George Springer the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Toronto, the center fielder, Joe.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Standing in now, Marcus Semien.
The second baseman.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's gone 3 for 6. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Semien in an 0-2 hole here. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first down. Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Lays off 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1.
We got 3-2.
Grounded up the first baseline. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Left side. And that is through into left field, a base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch on the way, and he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And now here is Patrick Wisdom.
Number 16.
Now the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. To 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's 2 for 4. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
He tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch-out, and the inning is over. Last half of the second set to go, and in next is Alejandro Kirk.
The catcher, Alejandro.
First offering.
Whoa, that's down.
The 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Runner at second now as a result of the error. And standing in is the DH, Corey Dickerson. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Hit to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Happ picks it up. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Batting in, the left fielder, Lourdes.
So now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The second for 1. On to first, a double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go as the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Hit to third. He's right there. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Now into the box, Nico Hoerner. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Hoerner is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Count still at 1-2.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
2-2 the count. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Springer comes on now, and he has it 1 down. The next Cub up, David Bodie. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's 1 for 5. First pitch of the AB now. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. One ball and 1 strike to their designated hitter this afternoon. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
A swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Number 66.
Here's the first pitch. Number 66 is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball inside.
A high fastball is in there.
2 balls. 2
4-seam
strikes.
heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, George Springer.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time
That's ball
around.
3.
Nope. 3-0.
3-0 the count.
Into the windup and the pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
The batter, number 10.
Stepping in for the Jays, Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Springer gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
From the stretch, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Bo Bichette. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit. But unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
On to first, and there were 2
Now
down.
batting. Right field.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now.
Hernandez.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. On the move is Hayward. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting.
The batter will be Alejandro Kirk as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Hernandez rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they extend the lead to 5-zip. And he is in there.
The batter. The designated hitter. Corey Dickerson.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 delivery. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The next 1-2 pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, it'll be Nick Madrigal, and they could use a spark from him here.
The second baseman, Nick.
First delivery to him. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a flare down the line. Therefore, it is Guerrero, and that's the first out. So now to the plate, number 18. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ian Happ is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Too high, and it's 3-0. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
3-2 full count. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2. Happ leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Ready with another 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
The left fielder, Lourdes.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
1-1 the count. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here comes the 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's out there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Now at the plate is Santiago Espinal. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now the first pitch.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
1-1 the count now. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
This one's flared down the right field line. Number 18 ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Number 4.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, George Springer. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And that one yanked just foul. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Again, a 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, it'll be Patrick Wisdom, and they could use a spark from him here.
Number 16.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's kicked out.
The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
2-0.
2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1 to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Heyward. First offering on its way.
Nope.
No runs,
Count
just
1-0.
1 hit, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Downstairs,
2
2 balls and no strikes. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Counts even to Heyward, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next, Nico Horner.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy.
We'll have to press pause. Is that strike 3 to retire the side? Ready now is Marcus Semien. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
The second baseman, Marcus
First pitch on the way.
Semien.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. No one on with 1 down, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
That last at bat, Matty B, a changeup right down the middle of play. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
3-0 to him now. Here it comes. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bo Bichette. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. There he goes. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Ready on 1 and 2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Up next, Teoscar Hernandez. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First offering on its way.
That's out.
Just missing here, 2-0.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Fielded cleanly over to first, and that retires the side. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and striding forward the designated hitter, David Bodie. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
2 strikes.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Springer. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. To the plate now, number 66.
No, that's
He'll take a
down.
look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Simeon. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Nick Madrigal. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. A bouncer up the middle. Simeon's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. So next to bat will be number 18. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
One and 1, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Now here's the pitch.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it'll be the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. First delivery to him.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Down and away, ball 1. It's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Corey Dickerson, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
This is hit softly to third. And there are 2 away now. So here is Lourdes Gurriel. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on the way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. Hit hard down the right field line. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches, 2-2 count. And he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this one misses inside a ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
At first base, number 5.
Next, it'll be Santiago Espinal. Flew out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-1 home. Here's a pop-up now. Number 18 might try to make a play on it, and that's going to land foul. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Number 8. Ian
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Hernandez is there, and he'll bring this one in. Next to stand in is Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. Thought he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
I got the count.
And it's
2-2.
late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Now the pitch. Patrick Wisdom is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
It's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
5-1, the final total in today's game. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Robbie Ray takes home the win. Kyle Hendricks couldn't work out of the third inning, taking the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.